If you've ever grown zucchini, pumpkins, or any type of squash, you know the feeling. Healthy vines one day, then suddenly wilting leaves, brown patches, and bugs skittering under the stems the next. Squash bugs are sneaky, destructive, and they multiply fast. And here's the worst part, they're hard to get rid of if you wait too long. But today on Soil Doctor, we're cutting through the confusion and giving you 5 simple, natural, and fast-acting solutions you can start using right now. No toxic sprays, no expensive gadgets, just smart methods that work. Whether you're seeing a few eggs or a full-on infestation, this guide is going to help you save your squash harvest. Squash bugs might be small, but the damage they cause is massive. These flat grayish-brown insects pierce plant tissue and suck out sap, leaving behind yellowing, wilting leaves and shriveled stems. The toxins in their saliva disrupt water flow within the plant, and if populations are left unchecked, entire vines can collapse in days. Worse still, they don't just attack leaves. Squash bugs will scar your fruit, weaken blossoms, and even cause young plants to die before they have a chance to flower. What makes them especially frustrating is their ability to hide in plain sight. The adults tuck themselves near the base of the plant during the day, while their bronze-colored eggs are neatly laid in rows under the leaves. And unlike many pests, these bugs overwinter in dead plant material and emerge early, ready to breed before you even notice they've arrived. It might not sound glamorous, but hand-picking is one of the most immediate and effective ways to control squash bugs, especially early in the season. Visit your plants daily, early morning and late evening are best, and look closely under leaves and around the crown of the plant. If you see adult bugs, nymphs, or egg clusters, remove them right away. Eggs can be scraped off with your fingers or a butter knife, while the bugs themselves should be flicked into a bucket of soapy water. The key is consistency. Catching just a few bugs each day can stop an infestation before it gets out of control. Here's a simple trick that takes almost no effort. Place pieces of wood, cardboard, or flat stones around your squash beds at night. Squash bugs love to hide under these cool sheltered spots. Then, in the morning, flip them over and destroy the bugs hiding underneath. This method works because it plays on the squash bug's natural habits, and lets you gather them in one place without spraying or disturbing your crops. Just make sure you check the traps daily, or you'll end up giving the bugs free real estate. Solution 3 is to spray with neem or insecticidal soap. While hand-picking tackles adult bugs and eggs, spraying really helps handle the younger nymphs, those soft-bodied gray pests that hatch in clusters. A neem oil solution or insecticidal soap can be applied directly to the undersides of leaves and along plant stems. Now, these sprays don't instantly kill adult bugs, but they do disrupt the feeding and development of juveniles. You'll want to reapply every 3 to 5 days during an infestation, especially after rain. And remember, always spray in the early morning or evening to avoid harming pollinators and to prevent leaf burn from that midday sun. Solution 4. Sprinkle diatomaceous earth around your plants. Diatomaceous earth, often called DE, is a fine powder made from crushed fossilized algae. It looks soft to the touch, but for insects with exoskeletons, it's honestly like crawling over broken glass. When you sprinkle DE around the base of your squash plants and between rows, it dehydrates and kills squash bugs that crawl through it. For best results, apply it after watering or dew has dried, and be sure to reapply after rain. Keep it dry, keep it around your vulnerable crops, and you'll create a natural barrier that's deadly to pests, but totally safe for your soil. Solution 5. Keep the garden clean and rotate crops. Squash bugs really love clutter. They hide in dead leaves, leftover stems, and old mulch. The cleaner your garden, the fewer places they have to hide or overwinter. As summer winds down, remove infested plants, bag them up and toss them. Don't compost them, since squash bugs can survive inside. Next season, avoid planting squash or pumpkins in the same spot. Crop rotation helps break the pest's life cycle and keeps your soil ecosystem balanced. If squash bugs were a problem last year, just skip that area this season and give the soil a break from cucurbits. Timing and consistency are everything. The biggest mistake gardeners make with squash bugs is waiting too long. Once these insects multiply, they're extremely difficult to eliminate with a single method. That's why, honestly, a combination of tactics works best: trap, pick, spray, and protect. Even 5 minutes a day of checking and cleaning can make the difference between a thriving vine and a garden full of wilted disappointment. If you start early and stay consistent, you can reduce their numbers before they ever have a chance to do real harm. Final thoughts from the soil doctor. Squash bugs are tough, but your garden is tougher, especially when you're armed with the right knowledge and a little determination. These 5 easy solutions, hand picking, trap boards, neem sprays, diatomaceous earth, and proper cleanup, give you everything you need to fight back without relying on toxic chemicals or expensive pest control. As always, the Soil Doctor channel is here to bring you proven, natural methods that restore balance to your garden and support healthy living soil. If this guide helped you, go ahead and subscribe, share it with your gardening friends, and let us know in the comments how you're dealing with squash bugs this season. We're all learning from each other, and that's what keeps our gardens thriving. See you in the next guide, and happy growing!